The East Side's Chinese boom has prompted a new targeted mega development, and in some eyes, it will create housing for a part of the population that was once forced out. King 5's Chris Daniels has the story from Newcastle.
A lot of good history about this site in Newcastle.
On almost 8 acres just off Coal Creek Parkway,
We're building an all-Chinese retirement community.
Aegis Living is spending $50 million to build more than 100 senior living units, catering to the booming East Side Chinese population.
But we want this to be the epicenter of the Northwest Chinese community.
Read the landscape, and it may not look like much, but the history here really only scratches the surface.
Newcastle was the second largest city in King County, behind Seattle, for a time.
Rich Crispo knows.
So they originally found coal in 1853 in the creek, and that's why it got its name of Coal Creek.
He's a Newcastle city councilman and historian.
This particular shaft goes down about 500 feet, down at about 38 degrees, and this was running from the number 3 mine, which was the biggest coal seam that they found here in Newcastle. His gravestone has disappeared.
He says his city was built largely on the backs of Chinese coal miners, some of which are likely buried in Newcastle's historic cemetery.
And that first train came in 1876. It was the Chinese who were involved with building that, laying the track for the trains. Many of them stayed on and worked in the mines.
That was until back in 1885, when organized labor torched the Chinese miners out of homes like this one.
They were forced out of the houses, they were burned, they had no place to go temporarily.
The dubious 130th anniversary will be marked next month. The workers were forced to relocate or settle in huts near what is now known as China Creek, which is near that brand new development.
Well, I see a lot of irony in it.
Aegis plans on building a memorial on the site along with the housing and says it wants people whose ancestors were once pushed out to move back again.
It's come full circle, and there's a lot of healing around it.
In Newcastle, Chris Daniels, King 5 News.
The development is not using any city or county funds and is about 10% pre-sold. The Seattle City Council just passed a formal resolution last month expressing regret for the anti-Chinese uprisings in the 1800s and discriminatory laws passed during that time.